The narrative surrounding the Nephilim, featured in the apocryphal Book of Enoch and intersecting with biblical mentions, presents a profound tale of divine intervention and the consequences of celestial transgressions. This video will delve into the multifaceted accounts, biblical references, and the enigmatic fate of the Nephilim, intriguing characters born of forbidden unions between angels and mortal women. The Book of Enoch, attributed to the patriarch Enoch, ventures beyond canonical biblical narratives. It introduces the Watchers, angels who defy divine mandates by impregnating mortal women, birthing the Nephilim, monstrous beings wreaking havoc on earth. The cataclysmic events triggered by these offspring lead to divine retribution, a flood to purge the earth. While the Bible acknowledges the existence of the Nephilim, it refrains from detailing their origins and instead alludes to the intermingling of the sons of God and human daughters. Enochian lore portrays archangels as agents of restoration, with Michael confronting the Watchers' leader, Samyaza, Raphael apprehending Azazel, and Uriel warning Noah of the impending flood. Gabriel, tasked with reducing the Nephilim's numbers, ends their physical existence in the flood, yet their spirits endure to afflict humanity. Contrarily, the Book of Giants showcases the Nephilim's apprehension about impending punishment, seeking guidance from Enoch. Though offered a chance for redemption, their fate remains sealed, mirroring their demise in the flood, either directly orchestrated by God or executed by angels dispatched for their eradication. The biblical narrative echoes the Nephilim's existence before and after the flood, acknowledged in Genesis as mighty beings born of celestial and human unions. However, the Bible doesn't delve into their origin story, leaving ambiguity about the identity of the sons of God involved in this union. Despite the flood's implication of total annihilation, subsequent biblical chapters offer a surprising twist. In Numbers, scouts exploring Canaan encounter the return of the Nephilim, challenging the assumption of their complete eradication. This revelation sparks curiosity and invites contemplation about the Nephilim's resilience despite the flood's catastrophic intent. Notably, a passage in Numbers 13, 31, 33 suggests an encounter with the Nephilim, seemingly contradicting their annihilation during Noah's flood. Speculation abounds regarding their reappearance after the flood. One notion ponders whether these were the same Nephilim somehow surviving the cataclysmic deluge. Yet, this theory lacks substantiated evidence and leans towards speculative fiction rather than plausible interpretation. An alternative viewpoint posits the emergence of new Nephilim, spawned by fallen angels, distinct from those involved in Noah's era. This speculation hinges on the existence of other renegade celestial beings, who, like the original Watchers, succumb to the temptation of mortal liaisons. These angels, unlike their predecessors, might have evaded the fate of the Duodel and ventured anew into human affairs. However, a divergent perspective challenges the traditional interpretation of the sons of God in Genesis 6:4 as celestial beings. It proposes that these sons of God refer to mortal men, attributing the rise of the Nephilim to a violation within human lineages. This theory ties the Nephilim's emergence to the intermingling of specific descendants, suggesting a divine consequence for such unions. Further conjecture explores the Scouts' report in Numbers 13, suggesting the possibility of mistaken identity. The mention of the descendants of Enoch, associated with the Nephilim, raises queries about the origins and nature of these giants. These questions remain unanswered, shrouded in biblical ambiguity. The biblical narrative delineates a similarity between the Nephilim and the Anakim, both representing manifestations of sin and slated for removal from the earth. Joshua's account in the Book of Joshua emphasizes the obliteration of the Anakim, showcasing their eventual eradication. Subsequent encounters with formidable figures, presumed to be giants, in biblical texts like David's confrontation with Ishbi-Benob and others, might have been mistakenly categorized as Nephilim due to their extraordinary stature. The term Nephilim might have become a generic label for any imposing figures encountered post-flood. This interpretation posits that while the original Nephilim, with celestial heritage, indeed perished in the flood, subsequent giants might have been misidentified as Nephilim owing to their exceptional size and fearful presence. These later giants, devoid of angelic lineage, were not monstrous beings, but rather formidable adversaries, often portrayed on the opposing side against God's chosen people. The enigma of the Nephilim remains an enduring aspect of biblical lore, inviting continual exploration and debate, enriching our understanding of ancient scriptures and the intricate tapestry of religious narratives.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.